Hello again and welcome back to Star Trek Online. Well, as you can see, I'm still at Deep Space Nine, mostly because I was going to change my outfit coloring, but once again, this outfit is with the old coloring scheme, so the colors that I really want to use for it aren't available for it. It gives me like this really awful looking red color when I try to make it red, and I want it to be red, but I can't make it red. So we're just going to leave it as is for now, because these are actually decent looking colors. So, anyway, time to start. This is essentially, we're kind of seeing like a precursor to Discovery in these missions. And they're all essentially, what's it called? Holodeck recordings, essentially. So we're playing through holodeck recordings of stuff. Got the plausibility of possible. Alright. So we got the first contact day celebration stuff happening once again. First, it didn't get uploaded until a couple of days after first contact, but still. Always a fun time. Now entering the Prior system. Picked up extra supplies at the last starbase for delivery here. The Shinano and the Cicada are expecting us. We should probably deliver supplies to the Shinano first, since she's closer. Helm input the coordinates and rendezvous with our allies. Okay.
This is the USS Cicada. Switch to frequency 228.7 to adjust for ion storm interference.
This is the Shinano. Advise keeping shields up. Cloaked Klingon vessels are still testing our defenses.
You got it.
Let's do this quickly. Don't want our shields down for long.
Indeed.
Thanks. Our supplies were low after retaking Prior's world. One more assault and we would have been at critical levels in several key resources. I expect the Cicada is waiting for supplies too. I hope you have what they need.
We have a bunch of hardware for them. We're heading to them now. Time for the Cicada. Alright. Here we are.
Lowering shields now. We are ready to receive supplies. Engineering has confirmed that all expected hardware has been delivered. Thank you. We shall begin repairs at once. Our computer systems have received significant damage from Klingon assaults. I believe the Baran is waiting for you to report in, so I will keep you no longer.
Understood. Alright, let's report in with the Baran. Alright, hello there, little cruiser. I'm not much bigger than
This
you.
is Commander Ellen Landry.
Ellen Landry.
Welcome to Prior's world.
Commander, where's Captain Lorca?
The captain has requested that you transport over to the Baran to speak in person. Truth be told, we're not certain our hailing frequencies are completely secure. It's a long story. Let's just say the Klingons had a few tricks up their sleeve during battle.
Understood, and you're out. Okay, so we're taking our medic and our engineer. Holo medics are best medics.
Nice to finally meet you face to face. I'm Captain Gabriel Lorca. Welcome to the Baran. This is my first officer, Commander Ellen Landry.
Sorry to hear about Captain Schaefer. He was one of our best.
Agreed. A damn fine captain. Though from what we've heard about what happened at Corvan, his ship's in good hands. And my somewhat tardy Chief of Security, Amna Patel.
Apologies, Captain. Welcome aboard. We appreciate the assistance.
Engineering's this way, if you'll follow me.
What took you so
what's happened to my knee?
You try booking a reception hall during prime wedding season. I'm lucky to be alive.
My warrior. Braver than 100 Klingons.
Kapla!
We better catch up.
Before the captain throws us in the brig with the Klingons.
Alright, so there's obviously a relationship going on between those two.
After our scrap with the Klingons.
Alright, you guys don't have to keep looking back.
Did not surrender Pryor's world lightly.
Cleaning up planet-based missile launchers was satisfying. The Baran is currently holding some Klingon prisoners of war.
Interesting.
Prisoners we planned to deliver to a secure location before we ran into a snag.
Of course.
Lieutenant Kerwin, I have someone I'd like you to meet.
Alright, Kerwin.
Welcome aboard. Thanks for lending us a hand. Mind taking a look at something here? I'm analyzing some issues with the Baran's critical systems, and a fresh perspective might shed some light.
What's happening, Lieutenant?
Somehow the Klingons infected our computer systems with a particularly nasty virus during the battle. Another House Mokai trick by the looks of it. It's in several key systems: sensors, shields, weapons. Right now, we can't rely on any of those remaining at operational status. If they come back for a rematch, we could wind up blind and defenseless.
Let's see what I can do about the sensors.
Excellent. We collected a lot of sensor data on their cloaking operations during the fight. It could give us an edge in future battles, but that's only if we have reliable sensors, which we currently do not. Hopefully, that's about to change.
Let's see what we're dealing with. Alright, where's the sensors? There's the sensors. Scrub those sensors.
Okay, looks like the virus is out of the sensors. Let's turn them on.
Alright, let's test those sensors. Alright. This fun little minigame again. There we go.
What? The virus came back when the sensors came up. Let's try again.
Alright, let's try again. Let's try this again. Tweak firewall. Ooh, I'm doing bad. I did real bad with that. Let's try this again.
What the? We just lost port deflectors!
What the?
Bridge to Captain. Klingon vessels decloaking.
That's
Look
not
at the
good.
bridge. I'm on my way.
Captain, internal sensors show multiple Klingon transporter signals in your vicinity.
Of course.
Repel borders.
Repel borders? Oh, I'm not using... Okay. I forgot that I'm not using my, my preferred... Or, not my preferred weapon. I'm not using the character that I usually use right now. So I tried to shoot everybody and it didn't work.
Lorca to bridge. We need those shields back. Do what you can to keep our port side away from the Klingons. Kerwin, I want you to head up there and give them a hand with the shields.
Are we staying in engineering?
No, I think it's time we went on the offensive. Landry, Patel, lead the way.
Understood.
Chief, get us to the armory.
On it.
Alright, here we go. Alright. Fighting Klingons. Okay. Armory is this way, apparently.
Captain to sickbay. We have wounded on deck 17.
That's not good.
Captain.
Hello there. Ensign Thepev.
Take one of these phaser rifles. We just finished modifications on them from data we gathered during the Prior's World fighting. The Klingons are in for a little surprise.
Nice work, Ensign. Jet rifle.
Bridge to Captain. The Klingons hit the brig and released their buddies. Looks like they're heading toward the shuttle bay. They're gonna make a break for it, sir.
So, it's a rescue operation.
Lorca to bridge, acknowledged. We're en route. Tepev, Landry, Patel, take the lead. Everyone else, you're with me. Let's move.
On your 6, Captain. Alright, we're moving out. Actually, we should be on his, on his 12. Since we're melee fighters, we gotta be up front. Okay. That worked out pretty nicely. Let's open the door. Oh. Cutscene. Ah, this is important. Look at him go. This is the real Captain Lorca, not the fake one. I won't spoil any more for those of you who haven't watched Discovery yet.
Cover me. Patel, give me a hand with this.
There's no time. Captain, you need to go.
That's not how we operate, Commander. We don't leave people behind.
You're welcome.
It's clear. Help her.
That's the real Lorca, not the mirror Lorca.
Thought I lost you there.
Fortunately, the captain had other ideas.
Yeah, he did.
Nice shot back there. Glad you had our backs.
We need to move. Can you stand?
No, I'll manage. It's not as bad as it looks.
That's good. Just a little sprain from, being crushed. Okay, now let's move forward and do some real damage.
Captain, shuttle bay access is locked, and the hangar doors are starting to open.
It's that damned Klingon virus again.
Bridge, this is the captain. Prepare the tractor beam, in case we fail.
Dr. Crusher, you're in my way. And the crawler mine did nothing. That's alright. Making our way to sick bay. Wow, okay. I'll take it. Targeted someone by yourself. I'm happy about that. Oh, I liked the little jump attack there. Okay, moving on.
Damn, it's even in the door systems. I'll handle this. Bam! Got it!
A car to the track. We're preparing to depart the Baran.
A car!
Not today. Not on my ship.
Change your plans. Kill their captain. Then
Of course, kill the
Get
captain.
through me first.
You're going down, prisoners. Get the frig out of my way. I'm trying to attack a car. You're already down. There we go.
Lorca to bridge. The prisoners are secure. Give me a status report.
Sir, the Klingon vessels just went under cloak.
They'll be back. Count on it.
We need to get the Klingon prisoners secured. Unfortunately, our holding facilities here are compromised. Under the circumstances, I think we'll need to transfer the prisoners to your ship.
The OSS Platinum Constellation is ready to assist you, Captain.
I think you'll agree we can't risk dropping our shields to use the transporters. We'll have to take a shuttle. It's a little old-fashioned, but if the Klingons are here to rescue their people, they won't risk firing on you. Your ship, on the other hand, will be a target. Be ready for anything.
Agreed. We'll be ready, Captain.
Alright, these Klingons wanted a ride in a shuttle. Load them up.
Alright. I like how they actually line up in front of the shuttle. Really? This one little glitch here? Okay. Board shuttle.
My team will handle the prison transfer to your vessel. I'll have our security chief contact yours to sort out the details.
Very well, Commander.
Excellent. Are you ready to finish boarding procedures and head out?
Yes, thank you. Alrighty then. Yay! By the way, that launch toy rocket thing is a lot of fun. I just randomly set it off at random times. This character should have access to that rocket. I wonder why, I probably already grabbed it, but just don't have it in inventory. Or if I do, then I just ignore it.
Good. You made it. Afraid I have some bad news. We're picking up some photon decay heading our way. My people believe it's coming from cloaked Klingon vessels, and I'm inclined to agree. Get ready for a fight.
Understood, Captain. All hands battle stations. But we're not gonna actually click that until we've launched all of our fighters and go.
All ships, decloak.
There we are. Not like you're any match for my well-designed ship build.
This is the Shinano. We are under heavy fire and need assistance.
You got it.
Moran to Cicada. Move to support the Shinano.
Acknowledge, Baran. Maneuvering to support position. You fight well. The rest of the vessels make a fine.
And you fight lousy for a Klingon.
The Klingons are trying to split us up.
Just trying to break up a herd bubble. All ships, circle the wagons. Watch out for each other, and we'll get through this.
Circle the wagons. As they said in the ancient West.
Starfleet, the harder you fight,
Of course. Well, we wouldn't want to take your glory from you, but it is a good day to die.
Nice work, Captain. Looks like the Klingons aren't finished with us in Pryor's world. Glad you were in the neighborhood. Things could have gone pear-shaped if you weren't.
I'll pass it along to Starfleet Command.
I'm sure that'll look good in your after-action report. Might put a little dent in my sterling reputation, but I'll manage. That said, we're not out of the woods just yet. I'll let my first officer fill you in on the details.
Understood.
This is Landry. As you've seen, the Baran is needed here at Pryor's world. And her brig is no longer secure. I'm afraid your ship is going to have to facilitate this prison transfer.
Understood. What's the destination?
The destination is classified, I'm afraid. I have the coordinates in a secure device, which, with your permission, I'll bring aboard with my team.
This is somewhat irregular, Commander.
I don't disagree, Captain, but we're at war. Things have a tendency to get irregular in situations like this. Some of our prisoners are high-ranking members of the House Mokai. The secrets they know are important to the Klingons, even more so to Starfleet. We need to get them into a high-security facility as soon as we can.
Understood.
I'd like to send Commander Landry and a team with you to assist on this. Call it a joint effort. But it's still your ship and your command. Agreed?
Agreed. We'll make it happen, Captain.
Oh, and one last thing. Landry's on loan. She's a damn fine officer and one of a kind. I do expect her back intact as soon as you're done, Captain. Shuttle, on the other hand, you can keep. We got plenty of those.
Of course. We'll see you soon. OSS Platinum Constellation out. Okay, let's head to the Mendel system.
My team is on board, Captain. With your permission, I'll take the helm for this trip. I know the way, after all.
Understood. Take us out. Alright.
We've arrived at the coordinates, Captain. We're being hailed.
On screen.
Your presence in this system is unexpected. Transmit secure clearance codes now.
Warden Vosker, we're here to...
Awaiting transfer of codes. I should remind you that all of our defense systems are active, Captain. Vosker out.
Did he just hang up on us?
That he did, Captain. Shall I transmit the security clearance codes?
It's that or navigating that defense cordon, I suppose. Send the codes.
Transmitting initial sequence now. Lieutenant Kerwin, begin beta security code transmission on my mark. Mark.
I see they like their security protocols here, Commander.
Very much so, Captain. Possibly more than they enjoy oxygen and comfortable socks. Transmission complete. The station is hailing us now. Shall I put them through?
Please do, Commander.
You're cleared for approach. Proceed to the following coordinates and prepare for prisoner transfer via shuttlecraft. Vosker out.
Alright, Helm, proceed to the coordinates. Alright, let's speed this up a little bit. We're heading towards this docking area.
A word, if you please.
What's on your mind, Commander?
It's about Warden Vosker. I've served with him before, and there are some things about his character you should be aware of.
Which are?
Serving here allows Vosker to use methods and practices that would not fly on a starship. Some of his morals are fluid, perhaps dangerously so. Look, I'm not sure what Starfleet Command knows about him, but he still has command of the facility. Permission to speak freely?
Granted.
There are those in Starfleet who are more focused on results than the cost of achieving those results. Vosker is such a man. The Admiralty didn't order these prisoners here by chance. They want Vosker to get results by any means necessary. That doesn't work for me, or Captain Lorca. The ends do not justify the means. I intend to make sure the price we pay here isn't too great. I don't want to look back on this day with regret, or worse.
Very well. Thank you for the heads up, Commander.
My team has the prisoners prepped for transfer. Are you ready to head to the facility?
Ready. Same team as last time, of course. Engineers and medics. Always need heals, always need engineering. Mostly because engineers usually produce more weapons. I really like the stuff where you just produce more things that can attack people.
Welcome to Facility 2047. I'm Hadrian Vosker. Computer, update the log to finalize the transfer of prisoners to this facility. Authorization Vosker Sigma 9. We'll take it from here. A reminder, all data relating to this facility is classified. Now, if there's nothing else, I have a prison to run. Feel free to show yourselves out.
One moment, Warden. Commander Landry would like a word.
Thank you. Hadrian, it's been a long time.
Well, not long enough. Was there anything of substance you wish to discuss, or are we done here?
Warden, we want to ensure our prisoners are treated properly.
As in, according to Starfleet regulations, Hadrian, not your own personal code of conduct. Listen, we don't have to like each other. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's an impossibility at this point. What we need to do is work together in upholding the ideals and laws of the Federation.
Continue?
Are you finished? Look, the Federation is the promise of a better future. I buy into that. Beautiful dream. People love to talk about it. What nobody wants to talk about are the hard choices it takes to make that dream come true. Every day, the Klingons remind us, though. And we pay the price in blood, sweat, and tears. So unless you're ready to learn some hard truths, I suggest you return to your ship and move along.
I think we need to see some of these hard truths, Commander.
Yeah, why don't you show us everything you do here, Warden? Enlighten us. Show us how you're keeping the Federation safe from all enemies, foreign and domestic. Hey, we'll even take notes.
We're ready when you are, Warden.
Wonderful. The prisoners are being processed. I'm sure they're being treated well. Better than the Klingons treated the innocent civilians of Pryor's world, for example. If you'll follow me.
Lead the way.
Johnson, give me a status report.
Wrapping it up now, sir. Medical scans and contraband search all came back in the green. Warden, there's increased comms from the Starfleet vessel stationed at Pryor's world. It sounds like there's another fight with the Klingons there.
What's the situation? Are they requesting support?
I'm not sure. Sorry, the signal's garbled. Some sort of interference is breaking it up, and I'm just getting fragments. So far, it sounds like the trouble is on the planet's surface.
Thoughts, Commander?
We have our orders, and no distress signal is being sent. That being said, I'd feel a hell of a lot better if I were back on the Baran, Captain. I've got the feeling the Klingons are about to make another big push at Pryor's world.
Understood. We'll get you back to the Baran as soon as we're done here.
Fine. In the meantime, we have a job to do here. Johnson, put the Priority 2 prisoners into GenPop. I'll make sure our Priority 1 guest gets into MaxSec where he belongs. Captain, Commander, let's get this over with.
We're right behind you, Vosker.
Got a nice cell waiting for you, Mokai. Move!
Isolation Zone A.
I'm not sure leaving the prisoners here with him is wise, Commander.
What are you hens clucking about back there?
No.
Just wondering what you have in mind for our prisoners, Hadrian.
Nothing the Admiralty hasn't authorized before.
Johnson here. Operation reports a malfunction in primary systems and recommends a reboot.
Johnson, contact engineering. And keep an eye on things until I'm finished.
So I forgot that they combined these two missions into one.
Engineering. The bridge to isolation is acting up. Fix it. Now. Finally. Now deal with these malfunctions.
Okay.
Understood, sir. Wait. What the... Sir, the primary deflector grid just went offline.
Look out! Klingons!
Of course.
Johnson, initiate full lockdown. And get those shields back up, now!
Okay, yeah, I kinda have to do some shooting here. With Klingons on the other side, I can't just be melee.
Damn, we lost comms.
Ready.
Okay, car's still with us. Glad they dropped an item where I can't reach it.
Nice. Same to you, Haribach. Come on, stupid piece of work, damn it!
Problem, Hadrian?
I can't get the bridge to extend. We need to think of an alternative.
That didn't sound good. We need to get out of here, right now!
Oh, there goes the car.
Let me help you! Hurry!
You don't have time for this. Let him fall. He's just a Klingon.
We are Starfleet! Since you've obviously forgotten, that is not how we operate.
Whatever. Let's get moving.
Adibak.
Alright, Gideon, thank you for joining me for this episode, and as always, please like, comment, subscribe. It really helps the channel out when you do that. As I always like to say at the end of these videos, don't get assassinated!